Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Hello everyone, welcome to some Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This is going to be a fun time. I already ended my, deleted my old game, so I have no choice but to start all over again. Let's do it. I probably got about 3/4 of the way to 100%, but I didn't get anywhere near all the Koroks. Let's do it. I need to invert the vertical camera straight away. I want to switch the jump button so that bees jump, because I like that. There we go. Good. If your stamina wheel runs out, you'll be too tired to do certain actions till it fills up again. Yeah, don't do that. Let's examine the ship.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Sheikah Slate, a mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. It's going to take me a while to get used to the controls again. Well, worn trousers. These old trousers are threadbare in spots, but they're surprisingly comfortable. The legs are a bit too short, though. A thin shirt made long ago. It's coming apart at the seams, but it's better than nothing. The sleeves are a bit on the short side. I don't want to be nude anymore.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
No. Show me the path. No authenticating. Sheikah Slate confirmed.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Okay. Alright. Now here we go. Well, I haven't played the game in a long time. So I'm hoping they fix some of the frame rate issues. Wooden branches such as this are pretty common, but it's surprisingly well balanced. It doesn't do much damage, but it can serve as a weapon in a pinch. Also breaks in like one swing. Hylian Shroom, a common mushroom found near trees around Hyrule. Eat it to restore half a heart. You better believe there's cooking and shit in this game. Did Zelda need cooking and crafting and all that? No. No. I'm not a huge fan of the whole open world thing, but we make do. Clamber up here. Grab one of these. Another stick. Any apples in these trees? I'll wait until I get an axe before I start fucking about with that stuff. No Korok or anything up there. Right. Let's go. A common fruit found on trees all around Hyrule. Eat it fresh or cook it to increase its effect. Oh, well met, stranger. It's rather unusual to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? Me? I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? Where are we? Answering a question with a question. That is fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. That temple there, long ago, was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. I shall be here for some time. Please let me know if I may be of service. This torch will stay lit once ignited, but if you put it away, the flame will be extinguished until you light it again. Well then, just help yourself to that torch there, and how may I ask you planning to use it? To set things on fire? That is rather unnerving. Please be cautious of that around any dry grass that might catch fire. You know there are plenty of monsters in this area. The torch will make a good weapon if need be. However, do not just swing it around without purpose. You must face your opponents and lock your sights on them. Alright, lock the target. Got it. Woodcutter's axe. A woodcutter's tool of choice for felling trees. Its formidable weight and uneven balancing, not uneven, makes it a slow, inefficient weapon. Can do all sorts of shit. I'm using the Pro controller still right now. Acorn, often found on the ground near trees. Squirrels adore this nut, so you may have competition while foraging. Add one to a meat for a nutty seasoning. And yes, that stuff does matter. Also, I've got the sneezies. Ugh. Bird egg. A fresh bird egg necessary for making dishes such as omelettes and crepes. You may snag them from birds' nests if you're sneaky. Nutritious and delicious. Perfect for cooking. Nutritious and delicious. I must have some illness or something. I'll be fine. More bird eggs for me. Thank you. So yeah, why Breath of the Wild? It's a change of pace from RPGs and much more story-based games. This is much less story, much more about exploratories.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
I keep pressing that button. Don't mean to. Come here. Gotta relearn the controls again. There. Bonk. A bokoblin horn. The severed horn of a bokoblin, a creature often encountered on the plains of Hyrule, isn't edible, but it can be tossed into a stew with some critters to make an elixir. And those elixirs are pretty good. So you should use them. Right, so you press Y to put your weapon away. Got it. These are all busted up parts of Hyrule. This, the aesthetic of this game is pretty good. Lots of destruction. It's a, you know, show not tell sort of situation. Mainly because the story's not that good. Roasted bird drumstick. Raw bird drumstick that's been cooked to a crisp, skin and all. It's devoid of seasoning, but it has a simple, accessible taste. Restores more hearts than the raw variety. Ancient spring. A spring used in ancient machinery. It's light and buoyant enough to float on water, but no matter how many times it's compressed, it never loses tension. Keep trying to press like right click to give them the old beans. Right, now I can use his weapon. Bucko Club, a crude bokoblin club made to club a small prey. It's essentially a stick, so its durability is low. Bye. Bokoblin Fang. A tooth obtained from a bokoblin. It's worn down, not very sharp, but it's still hard. Cook it alongside a critter to make an elixir. Get fucked. You can throw the weapon in your hand. Yeah, you can. And it does a lot of damage when you do it. Hylian trousers. Traditional trousers of Hyrule. The plush fabric makes these trousers quite comfortable, and their high durability makes them ideal for travellers. I thought you could get like a shitty sword here. Maybe I'm imagining it. It doesn't matter. Biggest complaint a lot of people have about this game is the durability system. I don't mind it. You're always finding something. Just, it's annoying when you lose a good weapon. Which I understand. Choo-choo jelly. A gelatinous substance that came from a choo-choo. It's unusable in this state, but applying a bit of elemental stimulation will change its form. You can set it on fire, you can freeze it, you can electrify it, I think. Okay. So this place is pretty sweet. We have to go to the Temple of Time to find out what Zelda wants. So this episode's going to be an hour long. In fact, all episodes are going to be an hour long. But a little bit of behind the fourth wall curtain break. I'm going to be doing this this episode, and then going to record it, render it, upload it, and then I'm just going to play this for like 8 hours while my parents aren't here, and go fucking ham, record like a month's worth of videos. A screw used in ancient machinery. It's made of an unknown material. No matter how many times it's turned, its threads never seem to show any signs of wear. Oh, that'd be sweet. Screws that don't thread. Or go threadbare, I mean. Be pretty cool. Yeah, fuck it. My club will be fine. Arrow. It's a common arrow. Its shaft is carved from the wood of a sturdy tree. Traveller's bow. A small bow used by travellers for protection. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it can be used to attack foes from a distance. Bows are real good. Should use them all the time. Not as good as this very subtle remix of Temple of Time theme. The goddess statue smiles upon you. Give me that screw. One thing I will say is that the game is, for the whole way through, fairly slow paced. It's about apparently 178 hours to complete, like proper completion, but about 100 to do what most people would consider to be 100%, which is all the shrines. It's the Koroks that take the most time. Now, I'm going to try and do all the Koroks and all the shrines, but there's no guarantee that I'll be able to succeed. Give me those bird eggs. Yum. Every time. One day I'll learn. I've got a plan. The same plan that everyone with half the brain had. I push the old Rocky onto them. I know there's a like a sneak option. Bye. More horn for me. And a seared steak. Raw meat cooking over an open flame. Cooking it has increased its flavour and the number of hearts it provides. Oh. Just burn this barrel real quick. Fuck. Didn't hit the fire. And now it'll break open now. After a while. Okay, well apparently it burnt what was in it too. I didn't know that. Thought it would only destroy the bits. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's use some bowmanship. Damn. There. That's going to be too low, isn't it? Yeah. Boom. If you hit enemies in the head, they instantly die. Well, they take 2 times damage. It's not instant, but it hurts them a lot. Bucko bow, a basic bokoblin bow made of wood. It's made by taking any tree branch and just tying a string to either end, so don't expect much in the way of combat effectiveness. It might not be very combat effective, but it will do something. Spiked Bucko Club. A reinforced bokoblin club made to maximise damage. The sharpened bones jabbed into it, make it a brutal weapon. I'm going to want to throw that away. Because it's burning. An on-fire weapon's not much good to me. But the burning did make it so that I could actually kill the thing. Fire arrow times 5. A bundle of 5 fire arrows. Fire arrows break apart on impact, igniting objects in the immediate area. Incredibly effective against cold things. So there are plenty of these little school fortresses around that you engage with and then explode them or shoot them with a fire or whatever. Fire damage against fleshy targets hurts them a lot. That's why I was able to kill that blue guy without too much trouble. But it's certainly not just instant. There are some weapons in the game that will just one-shot a lot of these enemies, but bye. Had to do it to him, sorry. Bonk. I haven't got a shield, so I can't deflect arrows. All I can do is try and sideswipe them. I've got plenty of weapons in reserve. It's fine. Ooh, a shield boy. I want to break his shield. Well, actually, I just want to use it shield. It's left trigger. There we go. Crouching increases your stealth, making it easier to sneak up on foes and animals. If you hit an unawares enemy, I think you do more damage to it. Also destroy all his gear. Well, take it off of him. Traveller's sword, a very common sword often kept by travellers to fend off small beasts. It's fairly durable, but a bit unreliable against monsters. Bocco shield, a Bokoblin-made shield created by attaching a handhold to any flat tree bark picked up off the ground. It's pretty shoddy, so don't expect it to last very long. But now I've got a shield, I will automatically block with it, which is real good. You can also shield surf on it, which the game will tell me how to do eventually. Place the Sheikah slate in the pedestal. Definitely not a smartphone or a Wii U tablet. Sheikah Tower activated. Please watch for falling rocks. Uh-oh. What happened last night? That's the only joke I ever have in my head when someone's like lying down and gets up off the ground. The Great Plateau Tower. Distilling local information. Regional map extracted. There's one in every region, every tower.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Follow the Sheikah slate. Complete. I'll be off then. Ta-ra. Always make sure you've got the climb down thing working. Luckily for this one at least, you can just gotta press the let go button. There you go. You can just fall down and it works fine. Fall damage in this game is pretty serious. Fall too far, you'll just die. My, it would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after the other. It is almost as though a long-dormant power has woken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur when you were atop that tower? I heard a voice. Well now, a voice you say. And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? No. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin.
It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle?
I do.
I had a feeling you would say that. Here, on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that'd be quite another story.
Paraglider?
Oh, piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I don't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not, I'll happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby?
The isolated plateau.
Main quest. Come, let me show you something.
Okay.
Do you see that structure there? The one shining with a strange light. It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider. A fair exchange, I believe.
Okay. Sounds good to me, mister. Any fish in them there waters? I'd like to find a fish. You can slip down like very slippy surfaces, but mostly you'll be alright. Also, you'll drown in like a foot of water if you allow yourself to.
Come here.
Uh-oh. I lost the element of surprise. Oh. Oh. How do I... Need to remember how to parry. Uh-oh. My sword! Back off. There. That's better. Get out of here. Fitting. Give me the contests of yonder chest. That's what I say to all the women, and then they hit me. And I, deserve it. Okay. Bosh! Oh. I said, bosh! Oh. Guess it's got to be a stronger surface than a wooden tower. Back off. There you go. Don't need stamina to climb up ladders, though, which is interesting. Traveller sword. Another sword. Your inventory is full. She. Okay, so I don't mind the old weapon system. I do mind the inventory system, so you got to do things to fix that as early as possible. And there are things you can do. But mostly it's just dealing with it for now is the recommended solution. Deal with it for now. It will get better later. We're making our way to this shrine just in our own special way, which is slowly. The Omanao shrine. Oh. Secret. A ruby, precious red gem mined from large ore deposits found throughout Hyrule. Rubies contain the power of fire and have fetched a high price since ancient times. And that's because I've got all the DLC, I guess. I didn't have when I played the game the first time. I do now. Chica Slate confirmed. We'll show you this the first time. Travel gate registered to map. Access granted. Every other time I'll just skip it, it's faster. But it's pretty cool the first time. Apparently what they did with this and Mario Odyssey is improve the load times by quite a lot. The load times on the shrines are always pretty good. It's mostly the world map that was slow. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Omen Ao. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this child. It's a magnesis trial. Sheikah Slate authenticated. Distilling rune. Magnesis. Manipulate metallic objects using magnetism. Grab onto metallic objects using the magnetic energy that pours forth from the magnesis rune. Objects held in the magnetic snare can be lifted up and moved freely. Rune extracted. Use rune. You selected rune from your Sheikah Slate. Okay. And let's whip it by doing that. You can easily crush yourself. Don't do that. That's silly. Don't crush yourself under the weight of this task. Hui hui. Come here. You just gotta push it apart. Doodle-doo-doo, doodle-doo-doo. This music's good. There's another complaint people have about this game. There's not that much music in it. The music you do get's good, but there isn't actually that much of it. The shrines are basically the equivalent of the Zelda puzzles from any other Zelda. Just they're mostly all in these shrines. Also, Magnesis is really good at killing things. Traveler's Bow. Like, really, really good. Give it one of these shit ones. Let's get a better one. Oh, let's do that. There. Drop one of these over here. That way it's not in the way. Open. Good. Oh, what, you want to close on me, dear? Fine. I'll lock you open. I'll skip these two after a while. You have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. I am Omen Ao, the creator of this trial. I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of Goddess Hylia and dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. In the name of Goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept the Spirit Orb. It's a symbol of courage given to those who have overcome the challenges of a shrine. And a full heal, too. May the goddess smile upon you. Goodbye. He's going back to the live stream. Which you can watch on Twitch. No. I meant life, as in like FF7. That was faster. I mean, it does only have to load the Great Plateau, but it's still quick.
It seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done.
How did you know?
Clairvoyance. Oh, or perhaps just something similar. As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what is right before one's own eyes. However, that which once hidden from view can often be crystal clear. But perhaps that is not true for everyone. Oh, the appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine. It is all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip there.
What do you mean?
It's been quite some time since I have seen that Sheikah slate. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across the land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me that treasure from each of those shrines and I'll give you my power glider.
So I need more now?
I said treasure, but never said there'd only be 1 treasure. Whether it's 1 treasure or 4, what's the difference for a young go-getter like yourself? Since I'm feeling generous, I'll also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area from looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way up to the top of that tower again?
Got it.
I admire your eagerness, but allow me to teach you something else before you go. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate. Also, I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such.
Yes, you do. Hang on, got shit to do. Hey! When I said to get it here, that's what you do. The amber. Bloop. It's landed on its lid, it did. Ooh, fishies. Need some of them. An opal. Hyrule bass. I need some for something later. Fuck you. I'm the rock master. You can destroy all sorts of shit, like I said, with these rocks. Damn, they ran away. This is swamp water. If you go too far in it, you just fall and die. No one wants to fall and die. Ooh. A little bit of old conkers, you know? Put the ball in the hole. Like the ball in the cup thing, you know? Ah, fuck's sake. You know what, fine. I'll put it in manually. There.
You found me! Huh? You're not Hestu, but you can see me. I don't know you can't see the children of the forest. Well, if you wanted to Hestu, please return this to him.
This small seed is given to you by Korok. It has a distinct smell. If you gather a bunch of them, you never know what might happen.
Oh, my friends are hiding in lots of different places too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places.
Thanks, Korok. Chan. Right, let's go. Yeah, because you can see where you've been. It's pretty cool. You can see exactly where you've been, and that way you know if you're looking for Koroks where you haven't been. which is more important. I'm an erratic person. I will do a lot of running around in odd directions, and then going back on myself, and then going back on myself again. Not because I'm lost, but because that's how I interpret where to go. Hello.
Well, you certainly took your time. Did you forget how to travel instantly?
No, I remember.
Now then, I wanted you to join me up here so you could use this as a vantage point to search for shrines. Did you know about the scope in your Sheikah slate? Look through it and you can stick a pin anywhere you'd like to mark on the map. The pins on your map serve as reference points for your travels. You just stick a pin anywhere you're interested in.
I got it.
Go ahead and take a look if you feel inclined to do so.
I always find it hard to actually find anything here. There's one. There's two. The view distance in this game is actually really good, so you can see quite a lot of shit from far away. What I tend to do is leave the slate and then come back. There. Okay. So now if we look on the things, we've got 3 points we can go to. Okay, I did it.
Having trouble finding the shrines?
No, bite.
Oh, if you so wish to acquire the power glide, you must put in the effort or not simply give it away, you see.
No, I know. I'm doing it. Dickhead. Nothing in this life is free. There we go, that's it. I was trying to parry before. It's important to know how to do that. Let's go into Eastern Abbey. We're going to do the last... Well, try and do as much of these 3 shrines as we can before the hour hits. Because why not? Then I've got to find out where this Korok mask is. Again, I want to get on that Korok grind as soon as possible, so... It's going to take a while. An ancient screw. Ancient screw, you more like your way away. Right, here we go. Uh-oh. Don't mind me. You can't climb sheer surfaces. It doesn't work like that. If you try, you'll be upset. Oh, I remember this. You've got to put doors where they would actually go. You know, like in doorways and things. I don't know if I ever did this specific one, but it's always something like that. Come on. No, you don't need to worry about me. I'm not your concern. At least all these guys are just like stuck in the ground. They can't move, so we're fine. can't remember what I have to do with the doors specifically, but I'll figure it out. Eventually. Damn it. To kill these guys, just do that. Bokoblin arm, a skeletal arm that keeps moving after it's severed from its body. It's kind of gross to strap it to your back, but it'll do in a pinch. It's old and fragile, so it's quick to break. Bucko spear. Spear haphazardly carved from a large tree branch. It looks like its original attempt was for skewering meat and cooking it, but it does have some combat merit as well. I was thinking I might be able to use it for that purpose, to like damage the thing. I think if I dropped it from a high enough height, I might be able to. God damn it. Fucking slip and sliding. Here we go. Ready? Quick! Made it. Where'd that sword go? Maybe I picked it up. Maybe this is what I've got equipped. Okay. Another chest for me. A Nintendo Switch shirt. Expansion Pass bonus. A shirt with the Nintendo Switch logo on it. It's rather fine, so wear it with pride. No? For my immersion? I need it for my immersion. I'd like to be able to feel like I'm inside the game. Really immersed in my experience. Or should I say, immersed. Real immersed. You may think, what's the point in skipping all that? It shouldn't matter really, does it? It does matter. The Bomb Shrine, Jabali Shrine. The Bomb Trial, sorry. Sheikah Slate authenticated. Distilling rune. Remote bomb. A bomb that can be detonated remotely. The force of the blast can be used to damage monsters or destroy objects. They are both round and cube bombs, so use whichever best fits the situation. Rune extracted. See, it's very useful to have two kinds of rune. The rolling bomb and the square bomb are both quite good in their own way. For example, having a bomb that you can just put down and not worry about it rolling is quite good. Traveller's Claymore. Basic two-handed sword often wielded by aspiring adventurers. Its immense weight can knock enemies' shields right out of their hands. I am a big... Let's get rid of two shit weapons. I'm a big proponent of two-handed smack them in the face weapons. Big fan. You can blow yourself up quite easily with these bombs. Be careful about that. You don't want to get killed. Up we go. Okay, so this is an example of using the square bomb because it doesn't get destroyed in that way to blow up a wall. Because if you use a circular or spherical bomb, it might roll off the end. You don't want that. Damn it. Too slow. Transport me. Whee! That's how you get this secret. Amber, fossilized resin with a caramel-esque sheen to it. It's been valued as a component in decorations and crafting since ancient times. I know I'm going to need to have a few of them too. Quite a lot. Fine, I'll do it the right way. There. So you can have bombs that, you know, the rolling bomb obviously will roll, so can be put into a position down a hill faster or easier. So you gotta watch this every time, but then you can skip this bit. And just go straight to the spirit orb. Yeah! And then you can skip this bit too. And it goes straight back to the overworld, which is really handy. Thank you, video game. More video games should do that. Trust me, it's a complete pain in the arse not being able to do that. Don't mind me, just walking around. Also, the pins go away when you get to where they are. So if you're worried about that, you can just go to where the pin is and it goes away, and it's fine. Key swing, the wing of a keys. It's covered with very short, sharp furs. Not much use by itself, but you can mix it with critters to make something useful. You say not necessarily useful by itself, but it's not strictly true, is it? Oh. Just let that bomb roll away. Also, because they're ancient magic bombs, they don't go out if you put them in the water. So you can actually blow them up underwater, I'm pretty sure. Let's see if that's true. Yep. It's pretty handy. Now for my next trick, I want to go to the blue zone. Because I'm sure there's plenty of things over there. Speaking of plenty of things, what's all this then? Don't let yourself get sidetracked, Jerry. Just explore it a little bit with your eyes, and that's it. We'll head over to blue. I think the only thing that stopped me from playing the game was that the Koroks were too hard to find. That's it. And I knew that the Korok mask was coming. I just couldn't afford the DLC at that time. So I thought, you know what, I'll just wait. And so it's been, what, a year? Maybe more since the game came out. So I can do that now. I'm looking forward to going back around and seeing what's different, seeing what I still remember, what I like, what I dislike. Oh, there's the sword and the stone. No, I remembered seeing something.
Yaha! You found me!
Thanks for the cork seed.
Bye-bye!
That's all they say now, by the way. Is haha, bye-bye. A rusty broadsword. This once fearsome sword has seen better days. It can do some damage in the right hands, but also breaks quickly. Begone, arm of justice. I thought you could throw the things in the water and wash them. I guess it is made of metal. So it just fell. Maybe you need to put it in, like, shallow water. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Oh well. I just know that board sword is actually quite a good weapon. If you wash it. It matters not. I got the Korok out of it, that's what I really want. Now what you want to be careful of is rain. Because rain fucks with your ability to climb something fierce. It's very bad for business. Egg. These are the trees I climbed before, or these different trees? It's hard to know. Come on, Link. There you go. You can do it. Just gotta be more patient. There. Okay, it's the same tree. That's fine. Down we go. Right, so what do you reckon the best way of getting up there would be? Thinking across this bridge. So if I go down into this forest, I'll be able to get up there. No problem. Looking for any things that might lead me to believe there's a secret. Ah, Warthog-chan. There he is. The beautiful, magnificent beast. Hello. Box to blow up. You know I'm all about it. Give me some good rocks. Uh-oh. Don't do that. Bomb. Thank you. Show me the chest. Another amber. Fine. I'll take it. Thank you. I'm gonna go over here. There's bound to be a Korok in this forest somewhere. They love hanging out in these big trees. Underneath rocks. So if you ever see a rock in a big tree and I don't get it, I probably missed a Korok. But that's fine. With the mask it should like, I don't know what it does. It vibrates or glows or something when I'm near a Korok, so I should be able to find them like that. Without too much trouble. Hope it doesn't make it so easy that it isn't rewarding anymore, but also not so hard that it's annoying to find them. Stamina mushroom. A green mushroom that grows near trees in the forest. It's chock full of natural energy. Cook it to release its stamina restoration properties. Don't do enough talking. So I've lost my ability to. Give me that stamina. Bye. You're dead. Final thing I'll do today then, I guess, is go out here. Bombs are good explosion tools. They hurt a lot. You can do good damage with them. See ya. It's hard to... I've got to learn how to dodge it again. Bonk. I can always take more shields. You cannot carry any more shields, Joey. You stupid fuck. It's very rude. Give me that steak.
Yes. I'm already here, ready to open you. An opal. A valuable ore that gives us a mesmerizing iridescence similar to the inside of a seashell. It contains the power of water. Alright then. So, I'll see you guys next time. Let's just quickly check these trees. Just quickly check the trees. Doesn't look like anything. Okay. Yeah, see you guys next time when we go further towards this shrine over there. Thanks for watching. See you then. Bye-bye.